Hey guys, it's me, CakeHead, and welcome back to another Cake Story episode. Today we are on the Mineplex. We're going to play some Dragon Escape in the background of this video. Today I'm going to be talking about, I've probably told this story before in one of my really old videos, but this is before I had a YouTube channel when I was in 6th grade, and my friend and I were building a perpetual motion machine. I always get these two confused. Not a perpetual motion machine, a Rube Goldberg machine. So we were building it for this science experiment. No, it's not an experiment. I always call things we do in science experiments, but they're not. So we were in science class doing this project, which was to make a Rube Goldberg machine. And for those of you who don't know, it's like one of those super complicated machines, which like one action carries out another action, which carries out the next action, and then all these actions lead to one end goal, which is just going to be like something stupid, like, you know, like turns on the lights or something. It'll be like, oh, gosh dang it. It starts off by rolling a marble down a track, and then it knocks over the dominoes, and then that knocks down the book, which opens up and drops these pool balls onto this track, and it ends up turning on the lights somehow. That's pretty much what a Rube Goldberg machine is. And this is back when I was in 6th grade, like I said before I started my YouTube channel. And so what I did was we were all working on it. My friends, I had 2 friends that were working with me. Only one of their names really matters, so I'm going to keep it secure and call him Jason. So this was after, well, like, I told my last video about how I had like a whole bunch of iPods, but I never really told about any other of my weird devices. I've had a couple of stranger devices, like a Nook, and this specific tablet that I'll be talking about right now. I have no idea what it's called, but it was apparently $75. It was an Android tablet, and it was pretty slow. And I got this tablet, and it was pretty bad. It was slow, and I went on this bus because I was going to ski club, which is a fantastic club. I think I talked about this a while ago, my ski club. But yeah, we have a ski club at my middle school, and I was on the bus going to ski club with my friend Jason, and we were both you know, just chilling. He had his iPod. This was before I had my iPod, so I just had my tablet at $75. It was really crappy. And so I took my tablet and I was playing on it, and before we even left, probably like within the first 20 minutes, it just pretty much ran out of batteries. I was just sitting in the ski club bus with my friend for about 20 minutes, and it ran out of batteries from full charge. And that's obviously not a good thing. And I was explaining to him, like, dude, this tablet sucks. It was $75, and it's just ran out of charge in like 20 minutes. And Jason's like, dude, that's so weird. There must be something crazy wrong with your battery. So eventually, after I go on this vacation, I forget where, it was for spring break. I went on this vacation, and my tablet got overcharged so much, in fact, that it ceased to work. It just stopped working. Twerking. Okay, that was immature. I'm sorry. So after it overcharged, I was just like, it wasn't that good anyway. It's not a big deal that I don't have this tablet anymore. It wasn't worth that much money, and it really wasn't even that good. So we're still working on this Rube Goldberg machine. Back to the first topic. We're building this Rube Goldberg machine, and it's going pretty well, okay? It's going fantastic, except for, like, we have this perfect group. It's me, Jason, 2 of my other friends, and then we have this one kid. I don't like him, but he thought that I did. I liked him. I doubt he's watching this, so I can freaking say whatever I want. But I didn't really like him, and he thought that I was his friend, but I really wasn't. And he kind of followed me around because no one else would accept him into their group, and so we took him in, and everyone was getting mad at him. He wasn't doing anything, and it was just really annoying that we were trying to do this whole Rube Goldberg machine all on our own. I mean, it's really hard. If you guys have ever tried to make a Rube Goldberg machine, you know how insanely hard it is. It's really hard. But we're making it, and we're doing a pretty good job. You know, I make some things, Jason makes some things, my other friends make some things. It's all going really good. And then I'm thinking, hey, this tablet that I have, it's overcharged. I'm never going to use it again. Why not bring it in to just take apart in class? Do whatever we want with it. You know, we can, I don't know why, I just was like, yeah, well, let's just do it. I don't know what I saw inside this tablet that was going to make our Rube Goldberg machine amazing. It was just a tablet that had nothing. It was useless. It was just a slab. The best thing I could use it for was probably like a ramp. So I took it into class, and it took me about like 20 minutes to get the screen off with my bare hands. So either that means I'm really weak, or the tablet was crap, and I'm going for the latter. So I just tore it apart, and I gave it to Jason. I called him Jason, right? Was I calling him Justin at first? I think I was calling him Jason the whole time. Anyway, I gave it to Jason. He's just messing around with it, you know, taking parts out, doing whatever. He's just having a jolly good time. He's messing with it and just, you know, tearing it apart, getting out all the bad stuff and replacing it with well, he wasn't replacing it with anything. He was just taking it out and seeing what we could do with it. And there's just, like, you know, normal computer stuff in it, like a CPU. I think that they have those in phones. I don't know. It's just like a motherboard and some, like, freaking shiny stuff that I have no idea what it does. And we're just taking it apart, and we're all having a good time. And in 6th grade science class, dude, this was the best, because my teacher had this, like, awesome chair. It's, like, super comfy. It's like a little couch that she had, and we were just chilling in it. It was so comfortable. We could sit in there anytime, and our group had the table right next to it, so we got to sit there all the time. And so Jason, jeez, I need to freaking get my names right. So Jason opens up this my tablet, and he's looking through it, and he finds he says, "Hey Ethan, come over here." And my wife's Ethan. And I come over, and I look at what he found. And he said, "This is why your tablet has such poor battery life." And he pulls out this little metal case kind of thing. It's kind of like a 1 inch by 4 inch metal. It looks kind of like a squashed burrito, you know. It's like flat, but it's also rolled up. And it's kind of got like this what looks like wax paper on the inside. And I just didn't really know what it was, but it was charred on the outside. And I'm like, well, that's probably why my tablet's not working. You know, that's probably why it has such poor battery life. And so he's just laughing, and I'm like laughing too. And one of my other friends comes up next to me to see what we're laughing at, and he sees it, and he's like, "What's that?" And I'm just like, "It's part of my tablet." And he's like, "Oh wow, that's a poor tablet." He sees it, and he's like, thinks it's kind of funny. He obviously doesn't think it's as funny, because, you know, you have to be in on the joke to get it. So we're all laughing at it, and then we just go back to keep working, because we needed to work like every second, and that's why we were kind of mad that we had this like third party in our group who did absolutely nothing, because we really needed like all hands on deck. It was a really tough project. So what just happened? Oh, we started. What just happened? What? We're like, as I was saying, what was I saying? So yeah, there's this one guy who does nothing, and then the rest of us all work up to the minute. So we're going back to work, and Justin's still, Jason, I said Jason, is still playing. By the way, guys, his name in real life isn't Justin, by the way. I just want you to know that. So Jason is playing with this little metal taco thing, metal burrito. Yeah, it's a burrito, not a taco. What are you talking about, Cake? It's a burrito. So he's playing with this little metal burrito, and he unrolls it, and all the wax paper's on the inside. Why are there only 2 people here? And all the wax paper's on the inside, and he's just like casually unrolling it, and you know, it's just like charred on the outside. It's completely like dented and burnt up on the outside. That's why, I don't know if I mentioned that before. I feel like I probably should have if I didn't, but this thing is dented and it's burnt, and it's like really crappy and decrepit looking. So he pulls it out and he unrolls it, and it just, as soon as he fully unrolls it, it bursts into flames. And like I just dove, I just hit the deck, I just ran, and I flopped on a comfy couch, dude. It was freaking comfy and scary at the same time. And I was so scared. My friend and I, not Jason and I, but a different one of my friends, and I, we just dove onto the couch. And Jason's just, he opens it up, and it's flaming right in front of his face. But he's just like, and he blows it out, and it's just fine. He just removes all the fire in just like one little blow. And so we ended up telling our teacher, we're like, yeah, we just lit something on fire, but nothing really happened. And she's like, okay, well, I have to report you guys. I mean, you guys didn't really handle it the way you're supposed to, which, I mean, I hate it how teachers do that. You don't handle it the way you're supposed to, but it worked out in the end, so what's the big deal? But anyway, she says, you didn't really handle it how you're supposed to, so I'm going to need to tell the office. And a little bit later, Jason gets pulled out of class, and we're like, yeah, dude, this is it for sure. He's getting expelled, and it's kind of our fault. And he comes back like 20 minutes later. He's like, yeah, that had nothing to do with the fire. And he's just explaining to it like one of our teachers said something like really racist or something, and he had to go to the office to attest to it or something. And we were like so happy, and we were like, dude, this is awesome. You just almost lit our science lab on fire, and you didn't even get in trouble for it. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of how my friend and I almost lit our science lab on fire. I hope you guys enjoyed that story that I had about how I almost what just happened? I am invisible now. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that story about how I almost set my science lab on fire with my friend. But anyway, if you guys want some more cake stories, you can leave a me gusta. So thank you all for watching. Subscribe to Cake Plays a Game. Leave a me gusta if you enjoyed and want more cake stories. CakeHead.